Hey virtual pilots, today we are taking a look at the Cessna Caravan, where developer Black Square have done a complete overhaul of the cockpit. They've removed the G1000 and they've replaced it with steam gauges throughout. This cockpit is beautifully modeled, making use of hundreds of real-world photographs of the Grand Caravan, as well as some very detailed technical information. All the texturing is in 4K and it looks absolutely incredible. This thing really is a sight to behold. It looks fab on both a flat screen monitor and in virtual reality alike. The night lighting is truly beautiful. I can see myself flying from dusk to dawn, so I can really take in the view. It does make use of the default Cessna Grand Caravan exterior, which is frankly plenty good enough, but they've made some small tweaks to the flight model to improve realism. Now, this was developed by a real-world pilot who wanted to create some serious challenge for the most dedicated of simmers, and this product really comes into its own with an extremely detailed checklist and frankly study level modeling of its systems. Startup requires you to very carefully follow the correct procedures, as it has failure modeling which is based on your actions. Using the in-sim checklist will help you identify the locations of buttons and controls, and it works really well in VR as well as on a flat screen monitor. Treat this aircraft badly and you will cause damage which will lead to failures in flight. There is persistence included, and if you fly this aircraft over many hours, the wear and tear will build up and eventually you will have a failure, so you need regular repairs and maintenance. All of the details of this can be found on the weather radar, where you can keep track of the condition of your aircraft. Now, if you want to spice things up and accelerate these problems, you have options to increase the fatigue rate, or if you want to schedule in-flight failures to test your skills in an emergency, you can do that too. The weather radar isn't just there to model failures. They've tapped into Azobo's weather API, and the radar is fully functional, displaying cloud and storm information. Electrical systems are modeled in intrinsic detail, where you can check that the battery is charging correctly, making sure that the current draw increases as you switch things on, and there are all of the associated electrical failures you can think of included too. Every knob and switch is modeled, including the breaker panel, in full, with even the air conditioning and heating modeled as well. Rotary knobs on the co-pilot's side allow you to select different avionics, and this includes the Flight Simulator's default GNS 530 GPS, and either the free or payware version of the GTN 750 from PMS. It does also include the excellent payware 750 NXI from TDS, which is one of my favorite avionics suites, so I'm really pleased to see it included here. A very detailed 70-page manual is also included, and this gives brilliant descriptions of all of the in-flight instruments, again, which are modeled on real Cessna Caravan configurations. All of the avionics and all of the electronics are documented as well. It includes some mods you can download for things such as the CAP 140 autopilot, which is the default autopilot that has some bugs. There's a mod that sorts these out. It's also got a detailed Q&A in the back. Now, the product may seem a little steep with a price tag of $30 US or 22 UK pounds, and that could be as much as some payware aircraft. But the level of detailed system modeling and failures is far higher, frankly, than you would find on most payware aircraft. This is a first in a series, with the steam gauge overhaul treatment also coming to the default King Air. Now, third-party developers are unlikely to develop stock aircraft that ship with the sim as standard, so this product significantly improves their realism. It fills a gap, frankly, in the market, and it gives us study level versions of our favorite aircraft. I'm genuinely impressed with this product. It's a very highly recommended. I would give this a full 5 out of 5 stars. If you're in the market for a new aircraft, why not check out my review of FlySimware's Kodiak 100.